What's going on? Friday Night Live. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hoo-ha. Hee-hoo-ha. Hee. We're trying it again. I think we got all the bugs smoothed out. And it just comes down to hardware. That's the bottom line. But the picture looks crisp. I think the sound is on point. I think we're good. I think we figured out the problem. It's not going to be like this every night, but it'll definitely work when it works. And when it doesn't work, it's not going to work. But when it works, it's going to work. You know what I mean? Like when things work, it works. And when things don't work, they don't work. But sometimes things work. And when they work, it's great. And when they don't work, it's not so great. And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. So welcome to tonight's show. We did this, what we're doing tonight, we did last night, and I was very, very unhappy with how it went. I didn't like that it didn't look good. We had that the chop suey going on, and it was frustrating. I was frustrated. I don't know about you. I was frustrated. I was like, we need a do-over. I was going to go see Cocaine Bear tonight, but it didn't pan out that way. So I figured let's give this another shot. We got crisp picture. Sound should be on point. Whoa. A little bit off mic there. That's a little bit better. Sound is was off point, on point. Kevin 45 is here. We were on Kevin's show. Kevin was chatting with this very interesting fellow about Phantom of the Opera. What's up, MJ? JF to MJ. What's going on? What's going on? We're gonna do a little bit of what we did yesterday. Basically, this is like MTV in the 90s, except we're just gonna comment on videos, I guess, or something. We got Tofu up in the house. What's up, Tofu? Big Bofa Tofu. How you doing? Welcome to tonight's show. It's kind of a grab bag tonight. There's no set topic. We're just gonna watch videos and comment on them. I got ID tagged for that Iggy Pop. What was it? The Blood show. Oh God, what was it called? Not Blood on My Cool. Something. You can always watch my videos. Yeah, you can do a video within a video. You can watch a video of Kevin. The problem is we got to watch something that's music. It's got to be something we can talk over. You can't talk over somebody talking. I got to jump. Got to go. He's got to go to a new. Have fun, Kevin. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Oh, your music videos. Yeah, Kevin, where's the pity party? I'm dying to watch it. Kevin. Yeah, YouTube, the ID, if it pops up at this point, I'm just like, cut it out, man. Just cut it out. I don't care. Should we just dive in? We already know why we're here, right? We're doing this. Let's dive in. First, this is what I wanted to do. He's still working on it. All right. Have fun at your new metal show. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Have fun. Jump around. First one we're going to watch is one that I wanted to watch last night. And it is, it's a really cool clip, man. It's one of my favorite, musical subjects as of recent. I guess it's not like a subject, and it's not necessarily my favorite. I just basically undid what I just said just now, but it's somebody who fascinates me. Bill Stevenson of the band The Descendants, and Black Flag, is an incredible musician. We know him as a drummer, but he is also a producer. He can play guitar, he can play bass, he can play any instrument. Dude is he's a genius. He is a god dang genius. And this is a prime example of his genius. Here he is with the Descendants, the Descendants were on Warped Tour when they were on Epitaph Records, I guess. This is from 1997. They were on the Warped Tour, and they did a couple of Black Flag songs, or at least one Black Flag song that we have right here. And what's really fascinating about this clip is that Bill is playing guitar, and you're thinking, whoa, Bill playing Greg Ginn guitar. What the heck is that going to sound like? Well, let's watch and find out. So here, according to the clip, and I'm not sure if this is all exactly true here, it's definitely Bill on guitar. Milo Ackerman from the Descendants. Milo is on bass. So you have Bill on guitar, Milo on bass. Chuck Biscuits is playing drums because Chuck was with Social Distortion in '97. So I'm guessing Social Distortion was on the Warped Tour. So you have Milo on bass, Bill on guitar, Chuck Biscuits on drums, and it's supposedly Dez on vocals, but I don't think that's Dez. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah. Okay, someone in the comments actually says this is Jim from Pennywise impersonating Dez. So that's actually, so you have, what a super group. You have Descendants, you have Black Flag, you have CJs, you have DOA, you have Danzig, you have Pennywise all together doing a Black Flag song. DLW is in the comments. What's up, DLW? Haven't seen you in a while, man. My brother in John Christ. That's right. We were, it's funny. I thought Christ's birthday was on December 25th, but as it turns out, it's on February 19th, and I heard it from the man himself. So, terrible joke. So silly. Okay, let's do this. All right, I'm a little nervous because this is supposed to work. Let's go for broke. Let's see if we can do it in 1080p, shall we? We're going to put this through its paces and see what happens. I understand. Let's proceed. Here we go. We're sharing the audio. Boom. Look how fast that was. Lightning fast, baby. Lightning fast. Here we go. All right, so this is the Descendants Warped Tour. Hopefully, let me know if the sound is not good.
This here's Chris from the Pink Lincolns. You might know him.
One channel only, I'm sorry. Pretty rad. Look at that.
You're with me now.
Doing them like butter right now. How's the volume? Is it good? Look at that. That's Bill Stevenson. Look, there's Chuck Biscuits. Bill Stevenson playing guitar, man. Crushing it on guitar. That's not Jim from Pennywise, but I think he comes later. Unbelievable. Yeah, Drew Morris is here. How you doing, Drew? You say it sounds good. Sounds good. It's good. Too loud. Look at Chuck Biscuits, man. I mean, it's all, I guess you got two members of Black Flag there at one time. Chuck did his stint in Black Flag. Both drums for Black Flag. So who knew that Bill Stevenson could play guitar like that? And my voice was a little low? That makes no sense, unfortunately. Check. Just did jealous again. Yeah, I'll get really up on the mic. I mean, why isn't Bill Stevenson playing guitar? I mean, he's not playing guitar because he has to be able to play drums. Muffled. I don't know, man. All right, so that's definitely Jim from Pennywise. That's not Dez. You could tell. He's doing a Dez impression, maybe.
It's Dez Cadena.
Yeah, it's not actually Dez.
Cadena from Black Flag.
They just pretended.
It's not my imagination. I gotta go.
Oh, I love this song so much. Revenge, one of my favorite Black Flag songs. This song just kicks so much ass. You don't know what hit you. You're tired of being scared. That's so cool that, you're all on a package tour, like Warped Tour, and everybody's like, hey, let's just do a Black Flag song. You get, Thank goodness somebody had a camcorder in the audience to get this awesome footage, right? Badge! Oh, so good. Oh, we lost guitar there. I just love how like Bill Stevenson, like it's not there's Milo on bass. It's not like Bill Stevenson is like, sitting in on guitar all the time. He just casually gets up and plays this Black Flag song. There's Stephen Egerton from Descendants. That was cool, man. What a cool clip. So that's our first clip right there. That's our first clip. That was cool, right? My voice is muffled. I don't know. Is it muffled right now? Your voice is behind the music, a little muffled. Okay. Okay. What songs does Dez sing in Black Flag? He sings a bunch of them. I mean, so there's 4 Black Flag singers, right? There's Keith Morris, and then it was Ron Reyes, and then it's Dez, and then it was Henry, and they all pretty much sang the same sounds. They all sang the same songs. So like Gimme, 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 Depression, like everything that's on the first album, all 4 of the first 4 singers kind of sang all that stuff, I guess. You got to turn your mic up. Wow, really? That is so strange. I never turn my mic up. I'm doing it. How's the gain now, guys? Thank you for telling me, though. I appreciate it. I really do. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? I don't know. Now I sound good on your side. Kyle says I sound good on your side. I'm also on a TV. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Look what I can do. That's interesting. I don't know what to tell you. Let's take a look. All right, just keep commenting and let me know. You sound great without the video. Okay, so something's going on with the video. Only when the music, Rumorg says only when the music is behind me. Okay. All right, we'll be aware. Man, I'm such a spaz. Look, TV, man. Look, I made it. All right. So when the music is on, I'll turn the music lower. Just keep telling me. We're going to keep tweaking this. We're going to get this to a really good place. We just got to keep working at it. No, we don't want that. All right, let's go to the next clip. Now, we've talked incessantly about Bill Stevenson and his incredible drumming in Black Flag, but we've never actually watched him drum. So let's do that. Let's watch Bill Stevenson with his drum cam. This is Flag, when Black Flag, when the members, we covered this crazy amounts. There's like 5 hours of us talking about the Flag versus Black Flag debacle on here. And oh my God, it's so smooth. It's so quick and smooth. I'm referring to how fast my machine is going right now. We've talked about all that stuff already. But so Flag, this is Bill Stevenson with Flag doing Depression, I've Had It, and My War. And you're just going to see, we're just going to analyze how great of a friggin' drummer Bill Stevenson is and just marvel at his majesty, his majesty. Going to watch that Black Flag one soon. That's only if you got 5 hours to kill, because it's one's 2 hours and one's like 3.5 hours. And probably some of it's redundant. But listen, I'm not even that much of a Black Flag scholar myself. I took a stab in the dark at it. I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I have a feeling that I can secure a really cool guest. I just have a feeling. I can't explain who it is yet, but it's somebody who I've just been kind of like circling, sniffing out, thinking, I think I could get that guy on my show. Because if I could get Lee Ving, I think I can get this guy. So I don't want to say who it is yet. I really don't. It would be so poor form to talk about it before I even try to do it. So, hey, Angus, how are you? Angus, how is it tonight? Much better, right? Isn't this so much better than the last night? All right. So anyway, here's Bill Stevenson and his incredible drumming prowess. Oh, we don't want that one. We want to share our screen. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is going to be pretty rad. All right, ready for this? It's Bill Stevenson. Again, let me know about my voice. Yeah, Angus agrees. Angus comes here often, and he agrees that it's way much better. That makes me so stoked, so happy. Glad to hear that. All right, ready? Here we go. Yeah. This is pretty cool. I'm liking what I see so far. Bunch of static. Look at this. This is the drum cam, right? Look at him, man. I mean, just like, look at, he's almost like a robot, you know? He's like, he's doing this thing with his neck and his head, and then look at that. He's not moving his arms really. It's all the wrist, dude. Like, yes, he's moving his arms, but everything is wrist. All the power comes from his wrist. And it gives him, in my opinion, I'm guessing, it just gives him endurance, dude. He's barely moving his legs. You know, they call Robo partially because he drums like a robot and partially because of his name. But Bill Stevenson is way more of a robot. In the best way. I say that in the best way. But look at that, man. Da-da-da-da. It's like he's not even trying. Like, obviously he's trying, but like, he does it in his sleep, dude. All right, Kyle is saying that the audio sounds completely fine. Specifically when the video's playing. Amy, what's going on? How are you? Long time. How's school, Amy? How's the astronomy? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Matt John says, just read that Des C was on vocal on Louie Louie Depression. Yeah, he was on a bunch of stuff. If you look at the first 4 years, there's a lot of Des on there. There's a lot of Des. R King, what's up? R King is here. His forearms look beefy. Yeah, look at those beefy forearms. You can roast a spit. Sounds and looks good. Great. You can turn up the tunes, up a noise here. Yes, Rue, your wish is my command. Turning up the tunes. Hold on. I can find my mouse. My mouse has disappeared. Here it is. We lost it again. All right, turning this up a nose hair for Rue. All right, turned up the tunes. Let me know if it's too low. I've had it. That's the name of the song. I've had it. Rennie was here last night as well. Much better video quality this time around. Yeah! That makes me happy. See, all of his movements are slow. He has these slow, powerful, like, drum hits. He makes the greatest faces up there, tweaking his hi-hat there. I can do the comments really nice. The audio is fantastic now. The other video was drowning you out. I'm so glad. I also like his old psych rock band, DC3. Yeah, we did After Blacklight. Correct. I'm just ready for my war. That's what I want to see. Yeah, man. I don't know who I like watching more, Marky Ramone or Bill Stevenson. It's like, some might say, oh, it's like watching Grass Grow, but for me, it's like the most fantastic thing. It's like, I'm so fascinated by it, dude. I'm utterly fascinated by it. Yeah, I think, Tofu, I agree. I think that the other video, it had to have been the other video. Amy, this is Bill Stevenson drumming, and that is Keith Morris right there. And this is My War. And there is the Duke, Chuck Dukowski. This is his song. He wrote the song, and it's about his animosity with members of Black Flag. and it's a great song. Kyle says slow tempo but fast feeling, if that's said right. I understand what you mean when you say that. Yes, a study break. That's good. You always need to clear the mind. That's great. Makes sense. Angus says a good balance between your voice and the band. Okay. That may change again when we switch to the next video, but for now, we're okay. Look at him. Look at him. Just that little, he's kind of doing Marky Ramone's wrist thing. Okay, here's the real question. Who has more powerful wrists? Is it Bill Stevenson or is it Marky Ramone? Who's got the more powerful wrist? How do you measure such a thing? What an interesting drum pattern, right? I think Amy is a little bit behind because we're listening to My War right now. I love the tonality, the atonality. I think it shows the influence of free jazz. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can hear that in Bill Stevenson. Listen to All. You know, All, the band that they do without Milo when they're descendants. A lot of that stuff has free jazzness to it. It's like pop fused with free jazz in some way, shape, or form. Look at those faces, man. What a damn. What a damn. Flag is just way better than Black Flag. I saw Black Flag last fall, and I got to tell you, I saw Black Flag, So Well, Total Chaos, and the Dickies. It was a package tour. And I got to tell you, man, I'll take Flag over Black Flag every day of the week. With Greg Ginn with 3 schmoes. And it just was not interesting. Greg Ginn, incredible guitar player, cannot be denied. But there's just no heart. No soul. Of how he brings his stick up like that. Oh, this is great. Minutemen come across as a jazz combo. Yeah, well, Minutemen have that sort of vibe too. And there is an album called Minute Flag, where Minutemen and Black Flag recorded an album. Yep. They were not allowed to release until both bands broke up. Know that? Crazy. People that play the drums are super talented. I bet it's hard to drum and sing at the same time. Can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. We are going to have to stick to live videos because of the content ID thing. A lot less likely to get tagged if we just do it like this. You could feel the energy, that musician energy between Keith and Bill back and forth. Yeah, great video. That was fun, right? Ooh, that was a good one. That was a spicy meatball. All right, what's next? So, moving on. Angus says, I saw Black Flag on their last tour, in quotes, last tour. This is much better. I concur. Okay. Moving on, we were talking yesterday about Jay Reatard, and there was a video. For those of you who are not familiar with Jay, I want to play you one of my favorite live videos of Jay. I'm in such awe, and you know what kills me? When he played this show in New York City, I was going to shows in New York City. I was young. I was in my early 20s. I was going to shows, and Jay was just not on my radar. I was into all sorts of stuff. I was seeing all sorts of punk shows. I was going to see Bad Brains. You know, I was seeing TSOL. I was seeing like whatever I could get my hands on, I was going. But for some reason, I just was not, like, I had heard the name. The name was familiar to me a little bit. When he passed away unexpectedly, he was really familiar. I was like, oh man, or more familiar. And I did not get into his music until after he died. And it just missing this show, because I'm just like, I could have been at the cake shop. I could have been at the set. And it just bothers me that I wasn't. So always, always, always go to a show whenever you get a chance to go. If you can go. You know, Matt John says, yeah, Bill is a badass. So many incredibly fast and tricky parts, all in his work. pun intended. Somebody, DLW says, somebody needs to do a cover band called Black Plug with BDSM outfits and all them. Robbie Bloodshed, please call me. There is another band. I'm not going to say their name live on the air, but that occupies not the same space, but maybe like on a similar wavelength, which a really interesting cover band of Black Flag. Some of you may know who I'm speaking of. Kyle asks, have I ever seen Sublime? I have never seen Sublime. I got into Sublime in the year 2000, 2001, I want to say. And so I was about 5 years too late. And I was just at the ripe old age of when you would probably go to see Sublime if they were out playing shows. I did see Eric Wilson in a band called Long Beach Short Bus a few years later, and I met him. And that was about as close as I got. I was going to go see Sublime with Rome when they did that very first show. I almost went to Nevada to go to that show, Reno, Nevada, to see it. And I didn't end up going. I knew what it was going to be and I missed out on it. And with Bud and Eric in the band, I was like, I want to see this. And then when Bud left, I was like, I don't have to see it. What do I want to see them doing these songs without Bud? It's already not the same without Brad. Someone who I find far more interesting is actually Brad's son, Jacob. He is making really cool music. He covers his dad's music sometimes. He's not trying to be his dad. He doesn't try to emulate his dad. He is his own person, and I have massive respect for him. He has a project called Jacob's Castle, which we are actually going to watch after this. That's going to be the next video, so I can show you. Instead of talking about it, I'm going to show you about it. Bastian, is that Bastian is your name? Bastian. Jeff, I'm from Argentina. I'll be visiting NYC in October. Can you recommend some punk hardcore record stores? Okay. First of all, I hope you have a wonderful trip. Make sure you eat some good pizza. I would recommend Generation Records is still around. Go check out Generation Records. They're in the Village. What else is still around? I think Sounds is closed. If you want a really cool punky kind of store, it's very touristy. Go to St. Mark's and check out a store called Search and Destroy. I think it's still around. I wouldn't buy anything in there because it's all overpriced. But if you want to get it's it's one of the last punk fashion stores out there now that whatchamacallit's closed. I think Trash and Vaudeville's gone. And you got to go check out the John Varvatos store, which is, they still have the CBGB's flyers are still intact there. Bleecker Street Records is gone. Go to Generation Records if you want a good record store. Really big record store. They have all sorts of stuff there. You get all sorts of good stuff there. That's my recommendation more than anything. And check out Artichoke Pizza. It's not traditional New York City pizza, but it's a really good slice. You get the artichoke slice, you get the crab bisque slice, or the classic margarita. You can also go to John's for some pizza. You can go to Patsy's Pizza. There's a lot of great pizzas. If you're looking for cheap, affordable pizza because you want to spend your money on records, then you could just get Two Brothers Pizza. It's $1 a slice. Two slices and a Coke for $2.75. I'm sure that's gone up with inflation, but for many years it was like that. And that's just a really good slice of pizza. Yes, you know what I asked Eric, actually, Kyle? I asked Eric what the deal was with Raleigh Theodore Sakers. I said, who is he? Is he real? And he told me that Matt Vargas, that's Kelly Vargas's brother, Kelly Vargas filled in for Bud when Bud left Sublime. Because for those of you who don't know, Bud left Sublime right before they started recording 40 Ounces to Freedom. And Kelly Vargas, this was after Marshall Goodman drummed on the majority of 40 Ounces to Freedom. He left, and then they had this guy, Kelly Vargas, and his brother, Matt Vargas. He's mentioned in one of the songs. I forget which one. He recorded Raleigh Theodore Sakers, and that's what Eric told me himself, and it was awesome. Hey, safe travels to you, Bastian. I hope I'm saying your name right, and just enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Okay, let's watch this. This is Jay Reatard at the Cake Shop. This is one of my favorite live videos. I've watched this hundreds of times. I had the Bad Nerves on recently. Great band, Bad Nerves. It's just Bad Nerves, not the Bad Nerves. And we were just going back and forth about our love for Jay, as well as this video itself. One last thing, I do have a Sublime tattoo. I have the sun from Sublime. It's not filled in or colored in, but I have it right here on my chest. No, I will not show you. But I do have that tattooed on my body. Okay, let's watch this. This is awesome. This is the power of Jay Reatard and his band and how tight they are and just phenomenal. Like this music is the type of music that makes me want to like pick up a table and throw it across the room, basically. Okay, I understand. Let's proceed. Here we go. Cake shop, baby. First, we gotta sit through this silly ad. Hurry it up already. Hurry it up. Here we go. Wow. By the way, can I just say how much more pleasurable this is that we can actually watch the damn videos instead of seeing it like all like choppy? Like it's not even worth doing. This is not worth doing if we can't do it like this. I was so determined. I was like, we have to get this good. Okay, so here is a third ad. That was 3 ads. Ooh. That's pepperoni pizza and cheesy bread in one pie? What an abomination. I'm kind of turned on, but what an abomination. All right, here we go. So here's Jay. And normally he does like a power trio thing, but he's got an additional guitar player for this. And mind you, 21 minutes, 44 seconds. And how many songs did they play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 songs in 21 minutes and 44 seconds. They don't mess around. This is like Ramones fast. When people used to talk about the Ramones and how fast they play and just go, Jay, he lived that, man. I mean, he lived that. Ready? Hopefully this is loud. Let me know if I have to adjust the volume. Seriously, one of my favorite live videos. And I lament because that could have been me. I could have been in that audience. I was of the age. Here we go. Take note of the drummer and how insane the drummer is here. Yeah! Gets me so pumped up. I can't even tell you. It's so good. They're playing so fast. Oh. Yes. Look at them. They just don't mess around. They're not fashion savvy. Like they don't care about fashion. They don't care. They just care about playing loud, fast rock and roll. And they're tight. The band is so tight. Jay can have a real temper. Dude, like he messes with his gear and he has a temper. And you're going to see that in this video. You know, I don't know what it is. It's like for me, like 20 to 25 minutes is the perfect length of music for an album or like a set. You know, I mean, obviously that's subjective band to band, but for me, that's what I want. Here we go. Ready? It's next song.
It's so easy.
So easy. They don't mess around. Jay plays all the instruments on the record. He does the drums, the bass, the guitar. And he's got all his effect pedals and stuff. That guy, his backing band eventually left him. And the bass player, he went on to, he's in Waves now. You know, we were talking yesterday about how you are as strong as your drummer is in your band. Here's a perfect example of like the drummer that is just he's like the MVP, man. Just makes it, man. Yes. Yes. Oh. My Shadow. This is my. Remember that song I was talking about? My Shadow. This is what my new screenplay is named after. This song. Go. Yeah, baby. Ferocious. I love how, look, he's working the neck while he's grabbing the knife. Such finesse, man. It's so fast, dude. I don't know what it is about this song. It just gets me so pumped up. The honest truth is, whenever I'm terrified in life about something like some challenge I have to do, I listen to this song and it gives me the courage to go out and just do my best. Yeah. I forget what song it is where somebody's like messing with his ear. It's like a guy. He had a real aversion to disco ball. He was always trying to knock him down. And just sadly enough, I never saw Jay. I would have been up to 3 straight nights when he was on the same day as the Oblivion. I love the Oblivion. The Oblivions had a record label called Ghana Records, and Jay was the protege of the Oblivion. 15-year-old kid. They recorded music for 15 years before he passed away. Like 200 songs and 200 releases. 200 releases in 15 years. Recorded every day of his life. My shadow. Love it. The band is just tight, dude. I don't know if they're tight because they practice so much, because they play so many codes. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a high speed thing there. How about now? How's my sound? Check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey now. Hey.
Oh, it's such a shame. Let's go.
Yeah. Mind you, in 5 minutes, and we'll play drum or quartz song in 5 minutes and 37 seconds. Go. It's such a shame. Oh, it's such a shame. Oh, it's such a shame. And if you listen to Jay's record, he really did. The dude was all about the Beatles. Like, you can hear he was about a lot of things, but you can really hear there's almost Beatles-esque influence on some of his stuff. But which is the song where he tells the guy, "Get off, mother effer"? Maybe it's not a substitute. Maybe it's Nightmares. I'm not going to play this whole video. But I just can't stop watching. Look at him cooking now. Look at that drummer, dude. I love it, dude. He flew. He literally was. Look at him. He's gliding on the air, dude. That music just poured out of him, dude. You know what's crazy? You watch this, and it doesn't feel like he has to think about what he's playing. It feels like he's uncorked the lid, and the music is just pouring out. The music just pours out of him as he uncorks himself, you know?
Substitute, let's go!
He's not like sitting there thinking, how do I play this? It's like he's opened himself up and just comes out. you. That's a food, but it will do. Thank God for YouTube, man. What would we do without YouTube? These recordings live in this gray area where we can watch them and love them and appreciate them, you know? Alright, I think we're gonna skip a song here.
I know a place.
I know what place. Let's go to Nightmares. No! Damn you. All right. I hate these commercials. I hate the commercials. I hate them. We all hate the commercials. Commercial break. Oh, whoa. All right. After this, I just reminded myself of something. Yeah, Nightmares is when it happens. That's what it is. Great song. All of this is on Blood Visions, which is right now. Watch.
This doesn't seem so right. It leaves me
Wanting more than I did before. The dreams always come true, and the dreams all about you. I'm never going how. I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you. I love that. I love the mic grab with the neck thing. You know, it's just such a cool move, man. The editing and the videography work are so good. They make the performance so much better. Right? Who's going to say something right now?
Stay the fuck off, fuckhead!
Yeah, Jay.
I'll kick you in your fucking teeth!
I'll kick you in your effing teeth, man.
This doesn't seem so right. It leaves me wanting more.
Yeah, it's a great edit. It's great videography. Well done for the video makers there.
I keep on searching for, said I am. I keep on searching for, said I am. Searching for you. Keep searching for, I am. Keep searching for you.
Yeah, Jay. I love this one. Oh, this was on Pitchfork. I didn't realize that. All right. Oh, Death is Forming was so good. All right, one more. Last one.
That is for me.
Last one, and then we're going to move on. Again, 12 songs, 21 minutes and 44 seconds. Listen, I'm not in the band. What do I know? But as an audience goer, are you in a band? You wanna leave me wanting more? Just figure out a way to get it down to just 20 minutes of screaming, torching, face melting music. You give me something where they're like, I need to hear that again. What did I just hear? I need to hear that again. I'm seeing a lot of comparisons to the Bad Brains in comments, which is so interesting because I never thought of Jay as being indicative of the Bad Brains. I hear what you're saying. It's an interesting observation, totally valid. All right, enough of this. What's it okay. How do you write a song like that by yourself? Like, how do you do it? How does Jay do it? I don't know. How did he do it? He's just a dude. That's the best part. He's not wearing any leather. I'm just a guy in a white t-shirt with my flying V and I'm doing it. And there's just something so utilitarian about it in like the best way to me. that just, I love it. I love it. It's friggin', you know what it is? It's sticky. And you know what else is sticky? Stickers, Riot Stickers. Riot Stickers is the sponsor of the Frumess channel. We're doing a special deal with riotstickers.com. If you go down into the comments, link in the description, riotstickers.com/Frumess, you're going to get 1,000 stickers for $79. Okay. That's 7 cents per sticker. You cannot go wrong with 7 cents per sticker. These stickers have friggin' vinyl. They're printed on vinyl. They have a UV filter on top that protects them from the sun. These stickers are like rated to last like 5 years. I've stuck a bunch all over the place in the elements, enduring the elements so well. Like I said, 7 cents a sticker. You're not going to find a better deal. These are 3-inch by 3-inch stickers. Look at these bad boys. Look at these bad boys. Look at the shine. These are actually 2.5 by 3 inches. So you're actually going to have more real estate for whatever your design is. So check it out. You're not going to find this deal anywhere else. The only place you can get this deal is down in the description. Down in the description of this video. Riotstickers.com. Riot Stickers. We are the bomb. So check it out. Let's play our quick little video before we move on to Jacob's Castle. And by the way, again, for anybody who really wants to get into Jay Reatard, listen to Blood Visions all the way through, top to bottom. Just listen to the whole album and you will understand. You will know what it is.
We make stickers, banners, and buttons too. Posters and promo cards. There's nothing we can't print for you. From stage backdrops to bass drum heads. We can print on shirts. We can print on hats. We can print on pants. Cheap prices and high quality. Quick turnaround times and free shipping. We also offer free artwork support. Great customer service and so much more. RiotStickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. RiotStickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. RiotStickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb. RiotStickers.com. Riot Stickers, we are the bomb.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Riotstickers.com. Riot Stickers, we're the bomb. All right, here we are. Let's move on to our next video. So we were talking about Sublime. We were talking about Bradley Noel, and I started talking about Jacob Noel, his son. Now, here's the thing. Jacob has been doing music for about 10 years now. The dude is incredibly, incredibly talented. He has his father's voice. Everybody wants him to just do Sublime. And Jacob's like, I don't want to be that, or at least that's the vibe I get. Matter of fact, his drummer was on Pizza Punk. Go check out that episode. Nick, really great drummer. He used to drum for Mike Watt as well. What do I think of pizza with anchovies? I'm not a fan of anchovies. I'm not a fan of anchovies. In any case, but I don't, listen, I don't hate on people that do. If anchovies is your bag, that's cool. Whatever floats your boat. In any case, so Jacob started a original band under the sort of tutelage guidance of Miguel Hapapult, Elephant Leviathan, who is the unofficial, well, not the unofficial, he's the 4th member of Sublime in the studio under contract. Most people think of Sublime as a 3-piece, but really the other piece of Sublime is Miguel. He, from actually playing with the band live in the year 1992, which is, oh my God, that's the video. Okay, that's the next video. Okay, we just figured out what our next video is. We're just DJing it all the way around this. We're on a journey. It's like a journey right here. Yes, I do like Danzig's salad dressing on my pizza. Blackest of the Black Ranch, but not because it's been colored that way, because it's probably gone bad. Jacob is an incredible artist, musician, and I still feel like he's finding his way. He's definitely a lot closer than he was. He sort of goes all over the place. What's funny is what's funny to me about Jacob Noel is that like he tries so hard to not do the Sublime thing and yet is so naturally like making the Sublime-esque music. You know what I mean? Like he's not intending to do any of the things that his father did. He didn't know his father. His father died when he was like 11 months old. You know what I mean? But he grew up around his father's music and his father's friends and like, you know, like steeped in all of that stuff. And it definitely is naturally incurring in him. And the reason why I bring all this up and the reason why it's so interesting because there are so many people out there, much like the Misfits. The Misfits has a lot of what's the thing? What do they always say? Often imitated. Wait, what is it? Often imitated, never equaled. And that's very true with the Misfits. You have so many bands out there that try to be the Misfits or try to be derivative of the Misfits, and it comes off lame. People trying to sound like Danzig, whatever the case may be, right? And we always like roll our eyes. Well, the funny thing is, on the West Coast, Sublime has, if you think of like the Misfits as like an East Coast, like, you know, underground cult thing or whatever, Sublime is the same sort of thing on the West Coast. Like they have their own. Long Beach, California is like Lodi, you know, in that same kind of way. The town is so indicative. It's such a part of the story, of the mythology of this band Sublime, right? And you have all these bands that are derivative of Sublime. Sublime was derivative of a bunch of different things. Sublime is taking a bunch of things all and like mixing it all together. And then you have all these bands that are like just trying to do it, like this band Pepper. They all try to sound like Brad Noel, man. They're just all trying to do the same thing. And what's funny about Jake is that he does it, but he does it naturally. He's not even noticing that he's doing it. And here's a perfect example, because while maybe like anybody else who's like a Bradley Noel wannabe is going to cover like, you know, I don't know, some reggae song or whatever. Here's Jacob Noel doing a cover of Outkast. Hey Ya, it's a cover of Outkast. It's a little rough around the edges in the sense of how he's choosing to do it. He is doing a format. I've talked on here before. JS, remember I was telling you about Abby Ooze. And the thing that I love about Abby Ooze so much, I promise this is all going to make sense in just a minute. The thing that I love about Abby Ooze so much is that she has pre-recorded tracks on a computer, and then she does live vocals, and that's her backing band. That to me is the coolest. It's such a cool idea. So, and you know what's funny? You know, I've always, you know, desired and inspired to, like, I've always wanted to like be a musician. I'm not a musician, but I love music so much. I wish I could do it too, and I can't, kind of, you know what I mean? Like that whole thing. If I were to try and do like a live thing, which I know I couldn't, but if I was, this is pragmatically how I would probably do it. I would have a laptop that has pre-programmed tracks playing all the music. That would be my band. And then I would sing over the music. That's what I would do. And maybe someday if I could find someone to help me out with that, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Who knows? I think I'd have to like lose a ton of weight and practice it and get it really good. In any case, the reason why I bring it up is because that's what Jacob does here in this video. He does the same thing that Abby Ooze does. He's got a laptop and he's covering Hey Ya, and his band is called him and his laptop. It's called Jacob's Castle, and it's just rad, dude. It's really, really rad. And like I said, you're going to hear his father in this. And it's like, again, I feel like Jake didn't sit down and be like, how can I be like my dad and like appeal to people? He just does this naturally, dude. It just comes out. It just comes out. And that's why I admire him so much, because he goes his own way and yet still does the thing that you know, I appreciate his dad so much for. But he's his own man. And I don't know. I really respect this dude. And I can't wait to see what he does next, man. I can't wait to see his new album or whatever, and yada, yada, yada. All right, let's listen. So this is Jacob Noel. He was on tour down in Florida, and he's covering Hey Ya by Outkast. Love this. Ready? Let's listen.
Round of applause for Mr. Give a warm round of applause for Mr. Andre 3000's Hey Ya.
This is kind of goofy. It's a little campy, but it's awesome too. Just listen. I mean, I love this song too. It's like poppy. You're too kind, Sharpie. Sharpie, you're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. See, he's just doing it so casually, man. I feel like this is something that Bradley Noel would do. But it's like, it's original. That's what Bradley was. It's original. And this is original to me. I mean, sure, it's rough around the edges. He planned this all out. It's all, you know, he pre-recorded all the music. He figured out how he was going to do the cover and just did it. He's like, at this point, I'll do this with my arms, and it's fun. Turn up the music. Okay, sorry. Sorry, hold on. It's too low. Sorry. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rise the volume on this. What's up, Jody Ramon? How are you? Yeah, he looks like he's having great fun, dude. I agree. And yes, I agree. It's hard to make a song your own. It's a bold performance. Larry, this is not Weezer. This is Jacob Noel, Brad's son. Look, he goes into a reggae breakdown thing. You can make anything reggae, even Hey Ya by Outkast. This is rad, dude. And it's also kind of corny, but I like it. I love that, man. I mean, the dude is entertaining like a club by himself with a laptop, dude. I mean, of course he's into it. Of course he's influenced by Bradley Noel, his dad, but you can't just figure out how to do this. Why? There's so many bands out there. Taking these shapes, my name is Nate.
You know what to do. 2, 1, 2, 3,
Dude, this is so rad, man. And you know, if you're gonna tour and you can't afford to bring a family, like, dude, you got a laptop. I mean, making it happen. You're entertaining people. People dancing to your music. That was rad. That was really rad. Oh, there's I guess we could do, oh look, there's us. Can't do that. Can't do that. You got to be careful what we look at. Okay, here's the full set, but
bandmates really are expensive, guys. So I'm going to try to phone it in a little bit with this computer here next to me. I hope you do not mind. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So anything you heard tonight, please let me know about the Mercury with afterwards. I will be here all of you.
Skip ahead of here. Oh. I don't know what that is, but it's really great.
I say walk on.
Let me see if I
All
can.
the way to Shania Twain.
All right, he's Sublime covers now. We're at.
Now we'll go here. Don't go crazy.
This is not, technically, this is not a Sublime cover. This is very Levy, a half cover. He totally is a genius.
Just a little bit more, a little bit more, little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more, and she loves me the same. Every day I love her just a little bit more.
I mean that's pretty cool. And then from there, let's do a little bit of let's go a little bit more hardcore again. This is a band called Hour of the Wolf. And if you don't know Hour of the Wolf, you really should. These guys are from Prescott, Arizona. And they're just like I don't know, they're a hardcore punk band. They are very much indicative of Black Flag. I would say that is like their main sounding influence. But this guy right here, I don't know if you could see my little clicker guy. This guy right here is he got this like 50s like greaser like rock and roll guitar slinger vibe going on, and he's doing like James Williamson Stooges with Black Flag, and they do songs like, this is their final show, and it's a very emotional show. I'm glad this was documented. They all amicably went their separate ways. You got to check out the first record, is called Power of the Wolf. It's Hour of the Wolf, Power of the Wolf. Check them out. This is the best way to describe it is melodic hardcore. That's what it is. It's melodic mother effing hardcore, and it is so friggin' good. They are, I wouldn't call them a horror punk band, but they are known to, or they are amongst other horror punk bands and shared bills with them. They're a hardcore band. That's what I would really consider them to be. And they're a 5-piece. And this dude is a very talented artist, Lance Inkwell. He's a very talented artist, and he plays. He does vocals. But they have this song "Eat You Alive." This sounds like it could be Earth AD. This is Earth AD meets Black Flag. And it goes into the first 3 songs are from Power of the Wolf. And then Black Blood Transfusion sounds like a sort of raises an eyebrow. What the hell does that mean? Black Blood Transfusion. Black blood is their sort of nickname for coffee, like coffee being the blood, the life source, the Black Blood Transfusion. And I don't know if any of these guys are like straight edge, but I think some of them are. Very interesting songs, but check this out. They cover "I Want to Be Your Dog" by the Stooges. They're great. They're really great. They have a song called "Turn on You" that's really great. The lyrics are deep, definitely worth checking out, but I'm going to play a little bit for you right now. And again, everybody goes crazy in the show. It's their final show, and everybody's cutting loose in the crowd, and it pops off in the best way. So without further ado, here's Hour of the Wolf and their final set. And again, if you enjoy this, go check out Power of the Wolf. That is the first EP, album, whatever you want to call it. Really good stuff. Ready? Here's the intro. We'll start with the intro. Power of the Wolf, final show, September 26, 2014. How do I sound? Can you hear me? Okay. This is a video I come to from time to time. Yeah. Crowd went nuts in this one. The energy that must have been in that room. You can feel it through YouTube. Shame that they broke up. They had a couple of things supposed to happen. They are, man, what a phenomenal band. Power of the City. That you do a live song. This would be, it's like a birthday to you. Love that. What a fun show that must have been. What makes this man now? Again, go back to the red paint, that fuzzy hardcore, that is black metal. The vocals are melodic. Not on this song, this is a song. Those last time they played that song, they were done. I'll check it out. Hold on. Take a look. I'll take a look, sir. Right now. Get it right back. Out. Trailing the get it right back. They're very, I don't know, they're like, they have a lot to say about God. Like as Christian, what not, I don't know. The lyrics are very Alright, here comes the melodic nature of their song. Listen to this hook. You got hooked. This guy's a power hitter too, this drummer. Yeah, Robbie's got a point here too, man. All about being in the right place at the right time. How it works, man. Sometimes, not always, a lot of the time. Look at that crowd, it's just going nuts. Alright, here, you're going to hear the guitar right now. That's a great guitar player. Tight band. I lost the mic. Next song is a really great song. It's called Black Blood Transfusion. A song about coffee, that I mentioned. Great song. Go really nuts. Hey, how do I sound? Can you hear me? Lost Tones are a good example of that. They were playing their brand of ska punk rock for years, and then the genre had a boom and they were in. Yeah. Right. Right. Third ska revival, whatever it was. Third wave ska.
Can you guys hear me?
Which was like a bubble in and of itself, right? And then that also popped. They blew out the amp and they broke 2 microphones.
Can I get more vocals on stage so I can hear?
great song.
I don't want to play.
Ready?
I guess.
When the music is playing, it's hard to hear you. I feel like you need to lower the music playing
But watch
when you
out for
talk.
Eddie's pedals.
Okay, fine, I will.
Stage driving is fine. Please.
Step on all of Addison's pedals.
What about now? Hey now, hey. You need to turn up your mic. Who knows who? Black blood and I need a transfusion. Yeah, no time to sleep. Why that? Yeah, no time to sleep. Cause the night is young and I hope it never ends. Never ends. I lost 2 friends. Heart will never end. Keep his heart out. Again, the live version does not do the song justice. You have to listen to the sound. Go check out Power of the Wolf EP. Be alive. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's at the bottom. I just noticed that myself. I think Sharpie, it gives you like the address and everything. I love the arrangement, man. Backing vocals. Yeah. Could you imagine being there doing that in that crowd at that moment? Power of the Wolf is a Demon's Due reference? For real? It's great. They're channeling a feeling without being derivative. Like, totally, Rennie, that was such a perfect, it was so concise. I could not agree more. Good, everybody. Everybody's so stoked right now. He lost the mic, and he's just, everybody's just going nuts. All right, one more song, and then we're gonna move on. What time is it? All right, we'll go a little bit longer, cause I'm having so much fun. All right, this one's called Death's Coming. This is another song that the beginning kind of reminds me of Earth AD Misfits a little bit. And then this goes, and then it's just a great track. Just check this out. It's called Death's Coming. Ooh, does that dancing? Everybody loves this song. They're all singing along. Look at all the people singing. Yeah, dude. I mean, just the communal nature of hardcore, handing the mic over, we're singing together, that sort of thing. Part right here, this chorus. I know we be again in the depths of hell. I'll find you. Look at these kids. They love this song. In the depths of hell, I'm Jacob. Maybe I don't care. I'll know it's right. We never had it for the feeling of great song. Love it. Really good. Shame they broke up. And I hope they somehow somewhere that it's never yet. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Okay. Enough of Hour of the Wolf. These are all the song. These are all the videos I wanted to play for you last night that I couldn't play because the system was crapping out, and now it's not. Do you like this format? I saw some people say, is this good? Is this something we need to keep doing in the future? I really enjoy this. I just love, I love sharing and recommending things and talking about stuff and whatnot. And, we've talked about we've endlessly talked about some of this music, but never actually seen it. And now we can. Okay, so this next one, this is a band. All right, I got 3 more for you, and we're gonna wrap it up. 3 more, and then wow, okay, unanimous. A lot of people love the format. I got 3 more, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. The first one I'm gonna show you. Okay, this is a band I remember sometime in 2008, and I was just thinking, I need something new. I need to discover a new band. I don't know, just something, because I was just kind of like, I don't know, it just felt like things were stale, and I just needed some new music in my life. And then again, thank goodness for YouTube, because out of nowhere, absolutely out of nowhere, this band came along. They'd been around forever, and it's so funny. When I had rediscovered them, they had just reunited for the first time in a decade and a half, and they were playing in Spain. And I was so pissed. I was so friggin' annoyed. And JS says, there was 10 seconds of you rocking out to obscure findings, and I thought to myself, this format's awesome. It is fun. It's a fun format. Sharpie agrees. Sharing music is the best. Hex Dispense. I feel like I'm familiar with them, Aaron. I think I know them. In any case, I found this band, and I was like, oh my God, this is everything to me. They are a 4-piece. They have an organ player, lead singer. Oh, here, look, you can see I'm the first comment underneath. So glad I saw them live. That's what I said. I'll share with you why I'm laughing in a minute. It's really funny. Maybe it's not that funny, but it's funny to me in this moment. It's funny. Hold on. Here we go. So this is the Mummies, and they are a San Francisco band. It's just that, they're part of this garage rock scene, this garage punk scene that Jay Reatard was also a part of. The Mummies, the Oblivions, Phantom Surfers, the Milkshakes, anything that Billy Childish is a part of. It's all part of this like sort of West Coast garage rock thing. King Kong and the Barbecue Show, although they're not on the West Coast. Just all these really, really great bands. But the Mummies are one of the most revered in this genre. And now they sporadically play shows. I'm so grateful I got to see them live. And as you can see, here's my first comment under this video. So glad I got to see them live. And then someone wrote underneath, may I have your autograph? And then I respond, and I ratioed them too. And then I responded, sure, who should I make it out to? Snarky YouTube commenter. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I forgot I'd written that. But I love the Mummies. They dress like mummies. It's really simple. They don't really write original songs. They have some originals. They cover a lot of songs from the 50s, a lot of Sonics. They coined this genre of music called budget rock. That's what it's called. And the concept behind it is that you are basically making music with really crappy gear to get a really interesting aesthetic, a really interesting sound. and it's rad. It's just really, really rad. Here they are. This is from a cable access TV show from 1991. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just really dig them. I think this actually might be the first video I saw of the Mummies. And then 8 years later, I got to actually see them live, for which I'm very grateful for. So here we go. Once again, thank God for YouTube, right? Oh, this is like the full tape.
And for a long time, and you'll never forget
Here we
him.
go.
At least we won't ever forget him.
There's the Mummies. And they are just raunchy, rude, crude. And that's it, man. That's the Mummies. Floppy Grace, man. Come on up. So great. It's hard to believe that these are like real people because they feel like cartoon characters. And everything that they would make and record, it's just about doing it on really crappy, shitty equipment, trying to get a very specific, like lo-fi sound. That's what they want. That's what it's all about. Lo-fi. There's a set list here. No. This is for a particular song. Yeah, this is it. What a way to die.
Channel 53 on my AM dial.
Here it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, oh, this is so great. This is from a band called the Pleasure Seekers. Yes. And the goal is just to sound as crappy as possible, but it sounds so good. Not anyone, but what a way to die. Yeah, Kmart indeed. I love the drummer's style. What's up, Carpet Badger? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Good night. Good night, Aaron. We'll see you next time. Let me find, there's one more Mummy song that's really great. Let me find one. I want to find, they have a song that I think is an original that they wrote called You Must Fight to Live on the Planet of the Apes. This is pretty great too, if I can find it. But I don't want to find something. I want to find the one from New York, live from New York. That's really great. Here it is. But, okay, here it is. But this is the full show. Let's see if somebody has the set list. No. They cover some great ones. Justine. They do high-heeled sneakers. They do We want You Must Fight to Live on the Planet of the Apes. That's what we want. And I can't. All right, we'll just go with this one. Oh, this is it. This is it. Yes, found it. This is the very video I probably watched because it's from 16 years ago. Wow. How the time flies. How the time flies. Here we go. You must fight to live. You must fight to live You must fight to live on the planet of the apes. All right, ready? Here we go. I love how he sets himself up in like a football position. Look, what's he doing? A planet not unlike my own. Apes on horseback. Look, he's doing the Doyle thing. He's doing the Doyle. Or he was. Maybe that's where Doyle got it from. This has to be from like 1991. What a cool gimmick just to dress up like mummies. Like, you would have imagined that someone did this in like the 60s. Oh my God. I think I just had a major breakthrough. Could you imagine if the Mummies were the backing band for Screamin' Jay Hawkins? This is like a match made in heaven. They are the perfect backing band for Screamin' Jay Hawkins. And it's a crime that that never happened. What a shame. What an honest to God shame. On the planet of the apes. Drummer moves like Ringo. It's the first time for everything. Oh yeah, Dead Moon. That's another garage band from that like scene. Their live show's great. I have a Mummies 7-inch that I bought when I saw them live. And I never opened it because it's like a weird thing. It's like a tear once in a paper sleeve. I don't want to tear the paper. It was sold only at that show too. Their vinyl goes for original Mummies vinyl was expensive. So that's the Mummies, and I mean, there's not much to the Mummies, you know. On the planet of the apes. You know, there's not much to the Mummies, man. Like they're really just, you know, it's like a one note thing. It's a great one note thing. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, you know, it's. What was the next thing I was going to show you? I showed you the Mummies. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. So this is Abby Ooze. Talked about Abby Ooze. Let's just show what Abby Ooze is all about. And she's just like this. I don't know. She's awesome, dude. She's awesome. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Oh, maybe I have actually. Hold on. There's one. All right, here's the full set. I'm not going to listen to the whole set, but here's Abby Ooze with her. Again, she doesn't have a band. She just has a laptop, and I just think it's super rad. And she's awesome, man. She's really great. And she occasionally puts out music, and I enjoy it. She has like a lo-fi sort of punk sound.
Look at the mark.
So that commitment, guys.
Now, again, like the mix isn't perfect here, but it's really cool. It's like performance art. She recorded all the music herself, and then she just plays over it. Oh. Okay, let's find. There's one song that's really great. A nice short set too. It's like 19 minutes. See that suitcase? That's where she keeps her music. It's all in there. And then she just she's recording. Actually, this was recorded live for a live album. So she's recording on her mic into the laptop while it's playing. through the PA, and that's her band. It's like a drum machine underneath. Pretty cool. I think this is the song. This is a great song. We'll find out in 1 second.
I would not defend him because there's no excuse for racism in America.
Would you still support him as president?
You have to think
about it.
Really tough you have to think about
whether or not you would support him.
No, this is not it, but this is also a good song.
I'd have to know who was running against him.
You keep saying that I'm
This is called I'm the One, I think. Crowd is like, I don't know, little stale. Like they're not really, I mean, they're kind of moving around. I don't know. I wonder what the music sounded like live in the room.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
I love like programmed drum. I think when it's done right, it just has a really cool sound to it. She must be running out of breath trying to keep up with the track. You have to be in really good shape if you're going to play, you know? Oh, this is the song. Next song is the song I was thinking of. Just check out the Bad Egg EP, which is on, it's on her Bandcamp, it's on YouTube. She really gets into it, just rolling around the ground. But she has one performance that really just stands out. You can hear her. She's trying to catch her breath, man. That's not easy. That's hard. Not the one. All right. All right, here's the song. This is a great song, and this is a great performance, this next song.
I'm not the...
It goes right into it. This would have made for a really cool live music video. I like this song. This is called I Don't Wanna. Yeah. I mean, it's not easy to do a performance like this. She probably had to like rehearse the crap out of this, you know? Now what? She teleports to the crowd, telegraphs to the crowd, hey, I want a crowd dive right now. It's interesting. She wants to let him know I want a stage dive. She does it. Nice. There's no stage to stage dive. It's not easy. I have a lot of respect for her, and I hope she keeps making music, man. Not easy.
Even when I sleep alone, I put my fingers to the phone. I mean, imagine like really getting the music tight and then just practicing your set. You have to practice it like it's a stand-up set, you know? That's ultimately what it comes down to. Let's finish. All right, this might get me into trouble, but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try my best here. All right, we're gonna do last video, one of my absolute favorite YouTube videos to watch. One of my absolute favorite YouTube videos to watch. Amy gives her props for her performance, putting on a good show. Yeah, not easy, man. Really not. You got to put yourself out there, you know. Here's the last one we're gonna do tonight. There needs to be. Sharpie says, I guess I'm too old school, but there needs to be a band playing the music. You know what it is? Here's like where I see it from. I don't disagree with you in that regard, but if you are, listen, you know better than anybody. Sharpie has a band and knows what it takes to keep a band together, to keep a band going. And if you are able to record your own music, like Jacob Noel and Abby, they can play all the instruments and record all the music and just go out and do a set with like a pre-programmed thing. And if you can make it interesting, like I say, why not? Like, go for it, do it. But you know, the key is like you have to keep up with the track. You can't like slow down or speed up. You have to be at the exact pace. And if you watch, we didn't watch the whole set, but if you watch the whole set, there are moments where she's like huffing and puffing. She's like, you could tell she's trying to keep up with her set and she's trying to be high energy in the performance. It's like, it's a lot, you know, I mean, singing requires a lot of oxygen, requires drawing in of a lot of breath. And if you're moving around, you get gassed, just like if you were boxing, right? Sharpie says, part of being a musician is showing you can work with others. Anyone can write and record the music themselves if they want, but getting some live players to do the shows, I think there's this part 2 coming of that. In the meantime, let me get this last one up. This is from we talked about this band earlier, much more well-known band, I guess. Actually, I don't know if I can play this because it's damn. I know what we'll do. All right. I got it. Let me see if I could find it. I don't want to actually play the clip because it's from a movie and maybe we'll get tagged. But here we go. Yeah, here it is. All right. Sis, I love this band. I love this band so much. They rock. And in 83, you know, they broke up shortly after this. They broke up sometime in 83 and they continued on. A different iteration of the band continued on. But this band was at its pinnacle in this year. They put out this incredible album that was different from all the other music that they had been making. And in the process, they kind of alienated their audience in the process, because their audience wanted a very specific sound. You know, they were pigeonholed as kind of like just being a hardcore band, when in reality they are a death rock band. And we've talked about them on the channel before. I love this band. This is TSOL live in Phoenix, Arizona, March 5th, 1983, at a place called Madison Square Garden, but not the Madison Square Garden, obviously. So here we go. And I think they start with Darker My Love, which is a song they never actually recorded back in the day. They did a demo of it in 2005, but they did this cool 4-song demo. They covered a Damn song, a Lou Reed song. They did Darker My Love and White American, I think it's called. I don't know. Let's listen here. And they're playing in some sort of weird caged area. That's Ron Emery, the guitarist. He's kind of doing like Captain Sensible thing. These guys loved the Dams. There's Jack Grisham. You have Greg on keys back there, and there's Mike Roach on bass. See if do you have a set list here? Maybe. Here you can see my comment at the top. Man, this is from 2 months ago. Man, you can see how integral Mike's bass playing is in driving their sound. He might sort of be the secret weapon. That's what I said 2 months ago. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. It's what makes TSOL so special, in my opinion. Yeah, they open with This Is Darker, My Love. Can I make this louder? And whoever was recording this did it right by the bass. So you can really hear Mike Emery's bass playing and how, as I said, how integral it is to the sound. Evil bass. That's not a hardcore band, dude. That's friggin' death rock, man. Music audio is very low. That's as loud as it goes, unfortunately. I pushed it up as high as it goes. Yeah, it's like really tinny in my ears, in my cans. Look at that crazy guitar. I love you. These guys are all like over 6 foot, like super, super tall. West Coast punk rockers. Greg on the keys. Greg, the keyboards really tie the whole sound together. I'm a huge fan of the Joy Killer. Love Joy Killer. That song Unconscious by Joy Killer. There's Todd Barnes, the late Todd Barnes. He's like 18 there, maybe 19 years old. All right, screw it. I got to play the good one. Let's play the good one. I can't stand by this. It's not loud enough. All right, last one. Here's the one I wanted to play. This is Wash Away and Darker My Love, okay? And this is the best. This is from a movie called Suburbia. We might get tagged. We might not. We'll see what happens. What's amazing about TSOL is that the core band, minus Todd Barnes passed away. He died in 99. But the core band, Greg, Mike, Ron, and Jack, they have all been playing together on and off. They've been playing together since 1982. And the three of them, Mike, Ron, and Jack, have been playing since 1980. They have been, there was a gap from 83 to 99, which is a pretty substantial gap when you think about it. it was it's about 16 years of a gap in a 40-year career with, 3, 5, 6 albums, 6 or 7 albums, I'd say they put out. Just a phenomenal group. Here it is. This is from Suburbia. Thank you for joining us, Tofu. Be well. Yeah, the Joy Killer Monday. Yes, indeed. This is from Suburbia, and this is TSOL's performances. It's directed by Penelope Spears. I might have to cut this. It might get cut off the broadcast for re-airing, but for those of you who are here with me right now, just watch this, and we'll close out with this. These two songs, Darker My Love and Wash Away, they're perfect, man. I love them so much. Especially this version of Wash Away. And it's just, it's a Roger Corman exploitation film about punk subgenre, subculture. This is the band in just peak form. They're putting the song live. It was recorded for the movie. You can hear the keys are so prominent in a good way. You never hear the keys live. The mix is great on this. And it's supposed to show. And what's cool is this was shot in 83. mean, there's nothing inauthentic about this, like, you know, this kind of thing on some level. These are all punkers that were, you know, like, hey, come see TSOL play. So they all came down to watch him play, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, it's a manufactured, scripted film, but in that way. Like, look at that Crimson Ghost skull. Do you think Penelope Spears knew who the Misfits were? And, like, hey, put the Crimson Ghost on this bracket. God, I love this song so much. What a cool jacket Jackie's wearing. Raindrops roll down my window. Top. Someday you too will wash away. I want you to walk away in the rain. It's a really badass band to make a piano sound like that and make it sound so badass. And they do a great job. And this is obviously part of the story now. Look at all the cool shirts. Look, there's a 3 Hits from Hell Misfit shirt off to the side. Pretty rad. And here comes Darker My Love in just a minute. And this is like the only record of Darker My Love for years until they recorded it properly. If you wanted to hear Darker My Love, you had to hear it in this movie. In a way, I prefer this to the studio version they did. I think it's the best version. They're all punk kids that live in like a flop house.
Hey, what's that all about? Just a couple of assholes looking for a fight? You don't think they're gonna come inside, do you?
There's Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, one of those
in one of his earliest film roles. There's Flea.
Looks like that always scary time.
In fact, that's Flea, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, it's a great song. Wow, it goes. Darker My Love. I love that double tap. That's like such a death rock thing to do, that like double tap drum sound. That virus on his jacket. Yeah, it really does look like Ivan Drago, doesn't it? That little kid. Uh-oh, something's going down. Yeah, right. If he dies, he dies. I was talking the other day about my idea for Rocky 7 in space. Go check out that video. Uh-oh, somebody got shanked. That's a wrap. Oh, man. Anyway, and that's it. That's all we got for you tonight, guys. That's all we got for you. So we like this format. This is fun. We got crystal clear picture. We have, you know, video that's not choppy. We can talk. We still got to figure out how to mix the sound. I don't really know how to. I need a mixing. I need like a little mixer right here so I could really sort of get more technical with it. I think that's what we need to do. But I enjoyed this. This is what I wanted yesterday and couldn't make it happen. And I was so frustrated. I was like, I can't let this stand. We got to figure out how to make Jeff TV work. So I'll be back again with another episode of Jeff TV. We'll do it again in the future. Couple of quick notes. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled for the John Christ interview. Last episode of Eerie Von is coming up. very soon we're going to have the final Stephen King reading, and our secret show series. If you are a YouTube member or a Patreon, we have a secret show series. We have 2 secret show series. One is the Stephen King one, and one is top secret, and that's separate from the Lodi Files, obviously. Oh, new Lodi Files dropped today. The Basil Gogos interview. So if you like Basil, you want to hear from Basil, who is not with us anymore, hear him from beyond the grave as he talks about a variety of subjects with me interviewing him. A lot of fun. So thank you. Thank you, Angus. Good to see everybody. Good to see Sharpie. Amy, good to see you. Tofu, I think Tofu's left already. Rue Morgue, be well. JS, DLW, all you guys, Rennie. We'll see you again real soon. I don't know when, but in the very, very near future. As Arnold always says, I'll be back. Peace. Hair grease. If you haven't already, check out the mysterious, the wonderful Patreon. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jeff. So I've decided to make a Patreon. What is Patreon? I don't know how to define a Patreon. Let me look it up. Patreon is a membership platform that makes it very easy for creators to get paid for the things that they're already creating. I want to do it full time. I want this to be my full-time job. In my efforts to make that happen, I've set up this platform. Is it going to work? Is it going to be successful? I don't know, but I would rather try and crash and burn than not try at all. The goal is to create enough passive revenue so that I can continue to do this full-time, uninterrupted. Why? Because I love to do this. I love creating content. I love making videos. I love shooting films. I love doing podcasts. In case you couldn't tell, I love to talk and I never shut the fuck up. So right now I've kept the Patreon incredibly simple. There's 2 tiers, and that may change in the future. The Murdergram is a simple way to extend support for all of the hours and hours of free content on the channel for nothing more than $1. 38 cents goes to Patreon. What's $1.38, eh? It's less than a cup of coffee, but it's a great way that you can show support for very little effort. When you divide that $1.38 by the hours and hours and hours of time spent listening to this endless drivel of content, the dollar cost average works out. Next up is the YouTube casualty for $6.66. The YouTube casualty is loaded to the gills. Enjoy the archive ad-free, as well as ad-free early access to special docu-style podcast videos, music reaction commentaries, and the like, a month before they drop on YouTube, loaded with ads, I might add. You're also going to get exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content that is not available on YouTube or anywhere else. So you get to peek behind the veil. And believe me, there's a couple of choice pieces. Most of all, more than anything, whether you join the Patreon or not, I just want to thank each and every one of you that comes to the channel, that watches all the shows, that leaves comments, that participates, that subscribes. That's really the most important thing. This is just trying to find a way to earn a living as an artist. And with that, thank you for my TED Talk. Join the Patreon, because we need you! 66 cents.